Hi, welcome to another session of Pick a Card Reading by Citaaraa Speaks. Today I'm inspired to do three piles, and you will need to take your pick amongst these three. As you can see, on the extreme left we have clear quartz, followed by tiger eye, and then the red coral. Do meditate if you need to, and take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Trust the universe, as it does have something lying there for you. Let's get started now. We begin with the clear quartz pile, and let's see what it shows. Seeking and finding. You're stronger than you know, and you volunteer. A very lovely and a positive pile. Actually, all these cards, the butterfly cards, are the transformation cards by Doreen Virtue. And I personally like them as well because they talk a lot about, from one stage to the other that you're seeking to go. You want to leave your place of comfort, and you're not okay with it. People are not okay leaving their place of comfort. So when I look at this pile, it tells me something about this person who's in a certain situation right now, and his power to get up and do something for himself or for the others is almost negligible. This message goes out for you, my friend, that you need to get up, volunteer enough, and go and grab that change that's waiting for you. You need to start trusting your own vibes, your own inner conscience, and your own decision making power, which is lying there somewhere untapped. You have it in you. Once you get up, decide that you'll work for yourself, it's definite that you're going to find it. And that is the kind of change which is awaiting you the moment you decide to listen to yourself. Also, many a times we do know what's to be done, but we're not able to take a call on how it's to be done, how are the resources going to add up. But since it's the period of transformation and change, all it requires, as I can see from these cards, is a little bit of listening to your inner voice. It'll guide you to the resources, it'll take you there, and it'll also get your work done. So if you've been ignoring your inner guidance, now's the time to start with it. All the best for this journey. Let's move on to the next pile. The next pile is the tiger eye pile. And let's see where we are headed with this. Motivation. Welcome the new. And decisions. Um, Actually, this pile talks about something which is already in process, something which is a big change which has come already in your life. You may be slightly disagreeing with it, but trust me, in the larger scheme of things, it is going to work out for you. So don't doubt whatever has been planned. And I'm sure there was enough push from within for you to have decided whatever had to happen. And after you've brainstormed across these months for this to happen, you really don't have any reason to crib or feel demotivated. Actually, on the contrary, you need to be inspired to even do better in other aspects of your life. Welcome the New being the center card also gives a lot of strength to whatever has happened. The energy is completely, apart from being strong, it's also positive. It's also giving a lot of hope and putting all of it together. And while motivation and decisions both are powerful, welcoming becomes a very important aspect of this reading. Wherever you are, whatever that you're doing, this transformation which has just happened in your life is worth a praise, and you've done a great job on it. It's going to empower you further to move ahead in life, trust it, and take the next step now. It's all going to add up very soon. Right now, one doesn't have the vision or the power to decide whatever which is going around doesn't seem to be inspiring enough for you to trust your own decisions. But no, that is not how it is going to be. It is going to just be progressive. That's all I'm getting from this pile. It's time to move to the next one. Thank you. If you've chosen the red coral, let's do the reading for what it has to say and what's in store for you. Heavenly signs, retirement, courage. Now, this pile primarily talks about you having receiving a lot of, you seem to be a person who doesn't give up too soon. You seem to be a person who has planned a lot of things. I mean, you're very, uh, you know, you have your plans in place and you work on them very closely. You don't seem to be tired of however long the assignments are. And the signs have been really knocking onto you and asking you to take a break now. Retirement card doesn't really mean to retire, but it means to stop doing a certain thing in order to move on to the next. This sign also tells us that there is a time and space for everything in life. Sometimes we prolong things and they become mundane, and we somehow don't gather enough courage to detach ourselves or move on to the next thing. So, for you, it's time to move on to the next. And that is the change which is about to happen in your life. And I really admire the way heavenly signs are supporting this aspect too. Heavenly signs could come in any form. A friend would have given you a suggestion, there could have been a conversation about it. And there are multiple ways they can reach you. All you need to do is silence your mind, listen to your inner guidance, and move ahead and finally take that step. It's been meaning to happen for long. So muster a little courage and move on to the other side, to the next side. It's going to be a beginning of another new world, another new chapter. And the same you, who would equally be doing justice to it too. Yeah, that is what I gather out of this spiral. Now is the time to take that call, finish the current, and move on to the next. And all the best to you for doing that. With this, I would end today's session of Pick a Card reading by Citaaraa Speaks. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for staying on.